The Inuit people have survived the harsh Arctic cold for thousands of years without electricity or gas by relying on their deep knowledge of the environment and practical survival techniques. One of their key methods is building igloos, dome-shaped shelters made from packed snow. Snow acts as an excellent insulator, trapping body heat and keeping the inside relatively warm despite the freezing temperatures outside. The entrance tunnel is designed to prevent cold air from entering the main living space. To stay warm, the Inuit wear layered clothing made from caribou, sealskin, or polar bear fur. Caribou fur is particularly effective because its hollow hairs trap heat. They also use waterproof sealskin boots and mittens to protect against frostbite. At night, they sleep close together to conserve body heat, and their small enclosed spaces help retain warmth. For heating, they traditionally use seal or wild oil lamps called kulik, which provide both light and warmth. These lamps burn slowly and efficiently, offering a steady source of heat inside their homes. Their diet also plays a crucial role in keeping them warm. They consume high-fat and high-protein foods such as seal, whale blubber, fish, and caribou. These foods provide the necessary energy for their bodies to generate heat and endure the extreme cold. The Inuit are also skilled in choosing the right locations for their shelters to reduce exposure to strong winds. In emergencies, they can quickly construct snow caves for protection. Over generations, they have developed physical adaptations that help them retain heat better, along with traditional knowledge that allows them to predict weather changes and prepare accordingly. Their ability to thrive in such extreme conditions is a testament to human resilience. Beyond their physical adaptations and survival techniques, the Inuit have also developed strong social and cultural practices that contribute to their endurance in the cold. They live in close, knit communities where cooperation and sharing are essential. During winter, food is often shared among families to ensure that everyone has enough to eat, as hunting conditions can be unpredictable. This communal lifestyle strengthens their ability to survive long, harsh winters. Hunting skills are passed down from generation to generation. The Inuit are expert hunters, tracking seals, whales, caribou, and fish with remarkable precision. In winter, they use specialized hunting techniques, such as cutting breathing holes in the ice to catch seals. They also know how to read ice conditions, navigate using natural landmarks, and determine the safest paths in an environment where mistakes can be fatal. Their understanding of the Arctic extends to their ability to craft essential tools and equipment from natural resources. They make sleds from driftwood and animal bones, use dog sled teams for transportation, and construct kayaks for hunting in the water. Even their weapons, like harpoons and bows, are designed to maximize efficiency in extreme conditions. Spiritual beliefs and storytelling also play a role in their survival. Traditional Inuit stories and legends often teach valuable lessons about nature, resilience, and respect for the land. These stories reinforce survival knowledge and encourage mental strength, which is crucial when enduring long, dark winters. Despite modern influences, many Inuit communities still incorporate traditional survival techniques into their daily lives. While some now have access to electricity, heating, and modern tools, the wisdom of their ancestors remains vital in helping them navigate the extreme Arctic environment. Their ability to adapt while preserving their cultural heritage is a testament to their strength and deep connection to the land. The Inuit people's survival is not just about physical endurance, it also involves mental resilience and a deep spiritual connection to their environment. The long, dark winters can be mentally challenging with little daylight and extreme cold, but the Inuit have developed ways to cope. They engage in storytelling, music, and traditional games to maintain morale and keep their minds active. Throat singing, a unique form of musical expression, is one such tradition that strengthens community bonds and provides entertainment during the long nights. Another key aspect of Inuit survival is their profound respect for nature. They believe in taking only what is necessary from the land and animals, ensuring sustainability for future generations. When hunting, they use every part of the animal, meat food for clothing, bones for tools, and even sinew for sewing. This efficiency minimizes waste and maximizes their chances of survival in an environment where resources are scarce. Even their methods of transportation are adapted to the harsh conditions. Traditional Inuit sleds, called komudiak, are designed to glide over snow and ice without getting stuck. They are often pulled by teams of sled dogs, which have been bred for endurance and resistance to cold. These dogs not only serve as transport, but also provide companionship and protection against predators like polar bears. In recent times, climate change has posed new challenges for the Inuit. Rising temperatures have altered ice patterns, making traditional hunting and travel more difficult. Many Inuit communities are now integrating modern technology, such as snowmobiles and GPS, into their traditional ways of life. However, their ancestral knowledge remains invaluable in helping them adapt to these changes. The Inuit people's ability to survive without electricity and gas is a testament to human ingenuity, adaptation, and resilience. Their deep understanding of the Arctic environment, combined with strong community bonds and sustainable practices, has allowed them to thrive in one of the harshest climates on Earth for thousands of years. Even today, their traditions continue to offer valuable lessons in survival, sustainability, and respect for nature. As the modern world continues to change, the Inuit people face new challenges that threaten their traditional way of life. Climate change is one of the biggest concerns, as rising temperatures are melting the Arctic ice at an alarming rate. This affects their ability to hunt, as sea ice is essential for traveling and accessing food sources like seals and polar bears. Thinner ice makes hunting more dangerous, increasing the risk of falling through. Additionally, changing weather patterns have made it harder to predict conditions using traditional knowledge, which was once passed down through generations with great accuracy. Despite these challenges, the Inuit are adapting by combining modern technology with traditional practices. Snowmobiles and motorboats have replaced dog sleds in many areas, making travel more efficient, though many still value and use sled dogs for their reliability in extreme conditions. GPS and satellite communication now help hunters navigate safely, but they still rely on ancestral knowledge to read the land and ice conditions. Some Inuit communities have also started using modern insulated houses instead of igloos, though they still incorporate traditional methods for staying warm, such as using animal skins for insulation. Economic changes have also influenced their survival. In the past, the Inuit lived primarily as hunters and fishers, but today many have turned to wage labor, working in industries such as tourism, government services, and Arctic research. Some communities sell traditional crafts, such as carvings and clothing made from animal skins, to sustain their economy while keeping their culture alive. At the same time, the Inuit continue to fight for their land and rights. Organizations such as the Inuit Circumpolar Council, ICC, advocate for environmental protection, indigenous rights, and self-governance. Many Inuit leaders are raising awareness about climate change's impact on their homeland, pushing for global action to protect the Arctic. Through all these changes, the core values of the Inuit, community, adaptation, and respect for nature, remain strong. They continue to teach younger generations traditional skills, such as hunting, sewing, and survival techniques, ensuring that their knowledge is preserved even as the world evolves. Their ability to endure some of the harshest conditions on Earth, while embracing both tradition and innovation, is a remarkable example of human resilience. The Inuit people's resilience is deeply rooted in their ability to balance tradition with modern adaptation. Despite the increasing influence of technology and globalization, they continue to hold on to their cultural identity, passing down survival skills and ancestral knowledge through generations. Elders play a crucial role in teaching younger Inuit about hunting techniques, reading the land and ice conditions, and understanding the deep spiritual connection to nature. These lessons are not just about survival, but also about respecting the land and animals, reinforcing the idea that nature provides, but only if treated with care. One of the biggest cultural shifts in recent years has been the transition from a purely subsistence based lifestyle to one that incorporates modern economic activities. Many Inuit now participate in jobs outside of traditional hunting, including government work, tourism, and guiding expeditions for researchers and travelers. The sale of handmade crafts, such as soapstone carvings and fur clothing, also provides income while keeping their artistic traditions alive. However, there is an ongoing struggle to maintain cultural independence while navigating the pressures of modernization and economic dependency on the outside world. Education is another important aspect of Inuit adaptation. While modern schools have been introduced in many communities, there is an effort to incorporate Inuit culture and language into the curriculum. The Inuit language, Inuktitut, remains a strong part of their identity, and many communities are working to preserve it despite the growing influence of English and French. Schools and cultural programs often include lessons on traditional hunting, survival skills, and storytelling, ensuring that younger generations stay connected to their heritage. Climate change remains the most pressing threat to Inuit survival. Melting ice has made hunting more dangerous, affecting food security and traditional ways of life. Some communities are experimenting with new methods of food production, such as small-scale greenhouses and hydroponic farming, to reduce reliance on imported food. Scientists and Inuit hunters are also working together to study the changing Arctic environment, blending traditional ecological knowledge with modern research to find sustainable solutions. Through all these challenges, the Inuit continue to show remarkable adaptability. Their history proves that survival in extreme conditions is not just about physical endurance, but also about strong community ties, respect for nature, and the willingness to embrace change while preserving cultural identity. As they face an uncertain future, the Inuit remain a powerful example of human resilience, demonstrating that survival is not just about overcoming hardship, but also about maintaining a deep-rooted connection to the land, traditions, and each other. As the Inuit continue to adapt to modern challenges, they remain deeply connected to their ancestral traditions, ensuring that their knowledge and way of life are not lost. One of the most important aspects of their survival is their reliance on storytelling, which serves as both entertainment and education. Through oral tradition, elders pass down knowledge about hunting techniques, animal behavior, weather patterns, and the spiritual relationship between humans and nature. These stories also teach lessons about patience, cooperation, and respect, qualities essential for survival in the Arctic. Community is at the heart of Inuit life, and cooperation has always been key to their survival. In the past, hunting was a communal activity where everyone had a role, whether tracking animals, preparing food, or making clothing from animal hides. Even today, this sense of shared responsibility remains strong. Many Inuit communities practice traditional food sharing customs, ensuring that no one goes hungry, especially in times of scarcity. When a hunter catches a seal, for example, the meat is often distributed among families rather than kept for personal use. Despite modernization, many Inuit still prefer traditional diets because they are healthier and better suited to Arctic conditions. Western foods imported into Inuit communities tend to be expensive and less nutritious than traditional foods like seal caribou and Arctic char. This has led to food security concerns, especially as climate change disrupts hunting. Some Inuit are working on initiatives to support sustainable hunting and fishing practices, ensuring that future generations can continue to rely on traditional food sources. Inuit art and craftsmanship also play a significant role in preserving their culture. The skills used to create clothing, tools, and artwork have been passed down for centuries. Sealskin boots, known as kamiks, are still crafted using traditional sewing techniques, providing warmth and waterproof protection that modern materials struggle to match. Soapstone carvings and intricate bedwork are not only artistic expressions but also valuable sources of income, helping to sustain families while promoting Inuit culture worldwide. One of the most significant modern efforts to protect Inuit culture and autonomy is political advocacy. Organizations like the Inuit Tapiriit Kanatami in Canada and the Inuit Circumpolar Council work to secure Indigenous rights, protect Arctic environments, and ensure that Inuit voices are heard in global discussions about climate change. These groups fight for land claims, environmental protections, and policies that support traditional ways of life while allowing for modernization where necessary. While the challenges they face continue to grow, the Inuit people remain a testament to human ingenuity and resilience. Their survival is not just about withstanding extreme cold, but about maintaining a culture that has thrived for thousands of years. As they continue to adapt, their traditions, skills, and deep connection to nature offer valuable lessons to the world about sustainability, community, and respect for the environment. The Inuit people's ability to balance tradition with adaptation is a testament to their resilience in an ever-changing world. While modernization has introduced new opportunities and challenges, their core values, community, respect for nature, and self-reliance, remain central to their way of life. One of the most pressing concerns for the Inuit today is the loss of traditional knowledge due to rapid cultural shifts. As younger generations grow up with modern technology and influences, there is a risk that ancestral survival skills may fade. To combat this, many Inuit communities have launched cultural preservation programs. These initiatives include language revitalization efforts, traditional hunting workshops, and storytelling gatherings where elders share their wisdom with youth. Some schools now incorporate Inuit history and land-based learning into their curriculum, ensuring that students understand both modern education and traditional ways of life. Climate change continues to reshape the Arctic landscape, making traditional hunting and travel increasingly unpredictable. In response, Inuit hunters are collaborating with scientists to track environmental changes and develop strategies for adapting to shifting conditions. This partnership blends traditional ecological knowledge with modern technology, such as satellite imaging and climate modeling, to monitor ice thickness, wildlife patterns, and weather conditions. This approach not only helps Inuit communities plan their activities but also contributes valuable insights to global climate research. The modernization of Inuit communities has also led to both positive and negative changes in their health and well-being. While access to modern healthcare has improved life expectancy and reduced infant mortality rates, the shift from a traditional diet to processed, store-bought foods has contributed to health problems such as diabetes and heart disease. Many Inuit leaders are advocating for food sovereignty, promoting a return to nutrient-rich traditional diets while also exploring new ways to improve food security, such as community gardens and local fisheries. Political advocacy has become another powerful tool for Inuit self-determination. Across the Arctic, Indigenous groups are pushing for greater control over their land, resources, and governance. Landmark agreements, such as the Nunavut Land Claims Agreement in Canada, have given Inuit communities more autonomy over their territories. Similar efforts are taking place in Greenland and Alaska, where Inuit groups are working to preserve their rights and cultural heritage while participating in modern economic and political systems. Despite these changes, the Inuits' deep connection to their land remains unshaken. Many still practice traditional hunting and fishing, not just for survival but as a way to maintain cultural identity and spiritual connection to nature. Whether using dog sleds or snowmobiles, harpoons or rifles, their ability to adapt while preserving their heritage showcases the strength of their traditions. As the world faces environmental and cultural shifts, the Inuit people offer a powerful example of sustainable living, resilience, and adaptation. Their survival in one of the harshest climates on Earth is not just about enduring the cold, but about maintaining a way of life that has thrived for thousands of years. By blending tradition with modern knowledge, they continue to shape their own future while preserving the wisdom of their ancestors. The Inuit people's ability to preserve their identity while adapting to modern challenges is a remarkable demonstration of resilience. As they navigate the pressures of climate change, globalization, and cultural shifts, they remain deeply connected to their land, traditions, and community values. One of the biggest threats to their way of life is the rapid loss of Arctic ice, which has made hunting more dangerous and unpredictable. The traditional knowledge that allowed Inuit hunters to read ice conditions and animal migration patterns is becoming harder to apply as the environment changes. In response, many Inuit are turning to a combination of old and new methods, using GPS and satellite data alongside ancestral wisdom to safely navigate their territory. Despite these changes, hunting remains more than just a means of survival. It is a cultural practice that strengthens social bonds and teaches patience, skill, and respect for nature. Language preservation is another crucial aspect of Inuit resilience. The Inuit language, Inuktitut, has faced decline due to the influence of English and French in schools and media. However, efforts are being made to revitalize it through bilingual education, language immersion programs, and digital tools like Inuktitut dictionaries and mobile apps. For the Inuit, language is not just a means of communication, it carries their history, traditions, and worldview, making its preservation vital for cultural continuity. Inuit art and storytelling continue to play a significant role in expressing their identity. Traditional soapstone carvings, intricate bedwork, and modern prints showcase their deep connection to nature and history. These artistic traditions provide economic opportunities while keeping cultural heritage alive. Inuit filmmakers and musicians are also using modern media to share their stories, shedding light on their history, struggles, and triumphs with the wider world. Politically, the Inuit are gaining more representation and advocating for their rights on national and international platforms. Inuit leaders are pushing for stronger environmental policies, land rights, and self-governance, ensuring that decisions affecting their communities are made with their input. Agreements like the Inuit Nunangat policy in Canada and Greenland's growing independence movement highlight the increasing influence of Inuit voices in shaping their future. Despite modernization, the Inuit still hold on to the values that have sustained them for centuries: cooperation, adaptability, and deep respect for the land. Whether through traditional hunting, advocacy, or cultural preservation, they continue to find ways to maintain their identity in a changing world. Their story is one of survival, not just against the cold, but against the forces of time and change. As they move forward, they remain a powerful example of how tradition and innovation can coexist, ensuring their way of endures for generations to come.